G'day everybody, welcome back to our playthrough of Enshrouded. Hope you guys are doing well. As you know, we're sort of still checking out the game for now, so I'm not entirely sure if it's going to be a longer series, but we'll find out. So far, I'm really liking what I see, and I'm having a good time playing the game, having a blast. So, in the previous episode, we recovered our blacksmith friend here, and unlocked a whole bunch of stuff that we can now craft through him. And we've also got a few more quests to do. So let's take a look here. We've got the clear the elixir well. I did say a couple of quests. Actually, we did complete one of them because we just needed to craft a better weapon, which we now have. So yeah, I'm sort of keen on using this weapon as well as the shield. So hopefully we can take down a lot of fools with this, maybe do a lot of parrying. I do like to sort of work with shields. I'm definitely a sword and shield kind of guy. But anyway, before we head out and start sort of trying to complete more quest lines, I think it's probably a good idea for us to slow things down, take a look at some of these optional things. Says that we need to forge a weapon here. I don't know why we have to go there to forge a weapon, but anyway, then there's the elixir well, but then there's also this, the love letter to the Queen Jasmina. I'm not sure if this is something that we might want to do after we clear the elixir well. But then there's also the matter of maybe building ourselves a little house or stronghold. Let's just commune. You have awakened your kin. The flame is pleased. Seek out more survivors slumbering in the Springlands. Alright. Did we get another quest from that? No. Okay. Alright. That's okay. We have a clear direction, though, of what we need to do. I can't stand out here without a roof over my head. Help and build me a shop, would ya?
Where there's fire, there's hope.
So, shelter. I need a proper shop to smith in. Only then I can craft the right equipment for your journey. Don't fret, it's not hard to build one. You'll need a workbench, some building blocks, and a construction hammer. Let's get to work. Well, we have the construction hammer already. The glider. The flame doesn't give you wings, kid. Craft a glider at the workbench. It'll make getting around a little easier. Perfect for brave ones like you. Don't forget that using a glider drains stamina. But from what I've seen, you've got it in you. Alright, very good, very good.
Never force it.
Well, I think maybe, as I said, we slow things down in this episode. We'll move things around and start building a home. Can we move our companion here, our blacksmith? Okay, yep. I guess we just need to summon him somewhere else. Maybe. Let's put him there for the time being. And I'm gonna see if I can pick up the work table, move the work table away as well. Can we pick this up? Clear storage to pick up. Okay, right. I see, I see. This is potentially a problem. Actually, no. It's not too bad. Not too bad. I thought we might have had a bit of a storage space issue, but it doesn't look like it. So I'm just gonna drop that down there for the moment, and yeah, now with our construction hammer we should be able to build a home. Now, I don't know if we want to keep the flame indoors. Perhaps maybe that's not such a good idea. Maybe we can just build something behind it. So let's see here. We did sort of look at this a little bit in the previous episode, and then I didn't really get into the construction a little bit more. So in this episode, we'll learn a little bit more about that. So I'm sort of thinking maybe we want to start with a floor first. Yeah, we want foundations. I would prefer getting wooden foundations though. Oh, these are even bigger. Okay. Do I not have enough stone, perhaps? Maybe I need to collect some more stone. Alright. Let's check now. Missing materials, craft blocks at the workbench. Oh, right. Okay, right. I actually need to craft the building materials. Okay. Let's do that. Stone blocks, wooden blocks. Plant fiber roof blocks. Stone shingle roof blocks, tarred shingle roof blocks. Okay. And yeah, I should actually be getting myself a grapple hook as well. We need shroud spores though, which I deleted. Bloody hell. Alright. That's okay, we should be able to get some more. So let's craft all of this. I don't know how many we'll need, but let's leave ourselves some stone. And now, using the stone, can we actually craft what we want? There, okay. So, very nice. Right, we need 32. Or actually, we only have 32. I don't know how many stone blocks we actually need. So crafting is going to be a big challenge actually, because we're going to constantly need all these materials. Right, I'll just make as much as I can. I'm sure there'll be a use for them later on. I don't really know how big we want our first home. Maybe not too big. That way we don't have to waste too much material, but that looks like a good start right there. Then we want... maybe that? Like an entryway there. We could do... that. Yeah, that looks good. And why don't we go with walls? So rotate 90 degrees. Okay, and we're out of stone already. I wonder if there's a way for us to craft a pickaxe, actually. Okay, nice. All right, let's get that equipped. And we should be able to gather up heaps of stone using the pickaxe now. I'm hoping anyway. Okay, backpack is too full. Okay. Let's fix that up. Okay, good. Everything else is looking fine. We'll keep the stone. Or stone blocks, rather. Yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the series so far. Obviously, it's only on the second episode. so far, so we haven't really seen too much, but I think the game is looking quite nice, actually. It's definitely similar to Valheim, yet different. So some of the mechanics may be a little bit familiar to some. Alright, let's get all of this constructed. Oh yeah, that's right. I actually need to make the blocks before we can actually do anything else. Stone blocks. Yep. Okay, and a wall over there. A couple of walls on this side, and I think I'm gonna do like just a wall there, and we'll do like couple of walls with windows on this side. Okay, cool. So we've got a rough plan here. We can obviously try and get ourselves a roof. Not sure how that will work. Let's see. More shapes. I'm thinking maybe the 4-meter roof, like that. But we'll need some roof blocks, apparently, at the workbench. So let's take a look at that. Plant fiber roof blocks. So plant fibers are what we want. Let's just take a quick look. I think we've got some, but not heaps. It's a good start, though. Alright, so let's do it. I don't know how many we're gonna need, but let's just place what we can. Yep. Good, and is that right? I think so. Okay. Need a few more plant fibers. Let's go out there, let's look for all of the bushes and stuff. Maybe even the trees might give us some plant fibers as well. Okay, the trees sort of give us logs, but not really plant fibers. Definitely these bushes are what we want. Okay, I think we should have enough. You'd hope, anyway. How many do we need? Maybe just the one that we need? And we should be able to hopefully complete this roof. Then there's going to be the sides of the roof, which I don't really know what we'll do just yet. But anyway, let's get this roof in. There we go. Right. Do we want more stone on the side? Might not be a bad idea. Yeah, let's do that, and then that. Maybe. Does that work? Okay. Oh god, alright. Oh, accidentally got rid of the roof. That seems good. And then there's a little sort of space at the very top, which I would like to fix up if we can. Maybe we can temporarily get a little bit closer, like we do in Valheim. Oh god, alright. I made the mistake of breaking that down again. My bad. Yeah, that looks good, and I'm thinking maybe we go with the 2-meter variants here. And we go with that. And that. That looks pretty good to me. If I remove this, do I recover my materials? I think so. I think that's giving us 64 back. So yeah, let's just repeat the same thing on this side. So I might just do a very quick... I'll do another little staircase here. Just to help us with the building. Right, and we'll do... Do we want a window there? That might not be a bad idea. Might look kind of cool. Get a little bit more extra sunlight into the house. Let's see. Yeah, so far the building is pretty intuitive. I can't say whether or not I like this better than the way we do things in Valheim, but perhaps maybe it's just a matter of getting used to the entire building process. You know, you can get used to certain mechanics in games and, you know, misjudge others based on your experience in other games. It's a little bit difficult to snap that into place though. Maybe we can remove that first and put it back later. Or maybe I'm simply not close enough. Okay, that did the trick. Alright. I'm pretty happy with that. Let me just take a look at this thing from inside. Is there a way for us to add torches, like standing torches and stuff? I'm not entirely sure. Wonder if we would have to craft that on our person, or whether or not it's done from here. Windows, doors. Apparently we need to get wooden doors? What? Fireplaces. Yeah, we definitely want a fireplace. Let's get a fireplace set up, and that might give us a little bit of light. So, a bit of extra stone is required. And just like that, it is dark already. Alright. So, fireplaces, let's craft one. Put this in place. So maybe just there in the center. Yeah, that gives us a little bit of light. Again, I would like actual standing torches though. Illumination, here we go. So we need some string and we need some wax. Or we've got all this other stuff as well. Wall torches. That doesn't seem too difficult to try and get. Got resin and torn cloth, I think. So, torn cloth. Yep. I would like to make a couple of those things though, if we can, so we might need a little bit more resin. Let's cut down maybe a couple of trees here and there. Okay, no resins whatsoever. I wonder if enemies are attracted to noise. So we have a little bit of resin. Not too much. Alright, there we go. So, they do definitely have like a strong attack as well that you need to be mindful of. But if you can get the timing down right for the parry, it's not too difficult to deal with. Which, again, I didn't actually get the timing right there. That's okay. Probably need some health. So... I'll take a health potion, I think. That should be fine. Right. I think we've got enough for a couple of torches, so let's get these. Illumination. Yeah, let's do 2 of these. Oh, did we not get enough resin? I thought we did. Four resin. Okay. Not an issue. I think the bigger trees tend to give us a little bit of resin, so... What are we collecting here? Firefly lamp. We can craft a firefly lamp at the workbench. Didn't see any resins that time. Yeah, no resins whatsoever. Okay. Game is being a little bit stingy on us. No resins. No resins from the last, like, 5 trees that we've cut down. Oh, Lord. Okay, we've got problem. Okay. Okay. What about this big tree? Oh, seriously? Still nothing. Or perhaps maybe the resins drop in trees that are closer to the shroud or something. So we got some resins when we cut down some trees here. Interestingly, we don't actually expend any stamina while cutting down trees. And maybe also when we're fighting. Except for maybe, like, dodging and stuff. There's a little bit of resin. Thank goodness. Okay, let's get the other torch crafted, and from there I think we should be able to move our blacksmith into the house. Because I think that's what he wanted, right? He wanted a roof over his head. Illumination. Okay, so we've got a couple of wall torches. Let's get those in place. So, yeah, one right there, and one right there. And there we go, we've got a rested buff as well. Not sure how long. Okay, it's actually pretty long. Comfort level 6. That's decent. I wonder if we can just get, like, a massive rested buff, you know, as long as we're in the house. So the longer we stay there, the longer we remain rested for. But anyway, let's spawn our blacksmith in here. I don't know, maybe just on this side? Quest completed. The blacksmith needs a shop. Right, let's check in with him. Actually, no, I don't want to... Oh, okay, right. We can't have a chat with him. He simply just wants to have a chat. But I guess maybe what I haven't really been doing well in the previous episode and so far in this one is I haven't exactly been looking at crafting these things that have a exclamation mark next to it. So I probably should focus on all of that. Enhancing an item unlocks new perks. Okay. Each perk costs runes. Gather runes by salvaging weapons and other equipments. Okay, right. So that's what runes are going to be for. Manual crafting. Okay, this is just the stuff that we can already make. The stuff that we can make ourselves, rather. Right. So I suppose we should focus on trying to get a forge and a charcoal kiln. Otherwise, we should also focus on... Do we really need an axe? Because we already have like our own axe that we found in the cave when we started. We might not need this. Let's just take a look at how much damage this does. 11. 250 max durability. versus... Oh, this is a felling axe. This is even better. I mean, the game wants us to make this, though. I suppose it's okay. So... The game also mentioned something about, like, breaking down weapons for runes. I don't know how that happens. Maybe we need a forge or something before we can actually do that. It's possible. We just maybe store more stuff. Or, my bad, I actually want to gather more stuff. Because I want to move the chest. Can't exactly do that, though. Alright, let me take a look at what's required to make another one. Nails and wooden logs. Don't know if we actually have enough nails. Wooden logs... we do have plenty of. Need the blacksmith to make the nails for us. Couple of batches should do it. And bingo. Alright, so let's get another chest set up here. And then we can do a little bit of inventory Tetris. Yeah, I think maybe we'll just keep things in the corner. Over there. Looks good. Grab the arrows, actually. We do need those. And now we should be able to empty this out. Can I actually, like, just grab everything from here in one go? Doesn't look like it. Sort of storage. Deposit all. Okay. There we go. Alright. And we'll just put that there. Deposit everything that's not in our quick slots. So that's good. Actually, not exactly what we wanted. We do need the arrows. Okay, looking good. Again, might be a good idea to check our objectives once more. So we want to get the glider, but I also want to get the grappling hook as well. So let's start with the grappling hook first. We can actually make it ourselves, I believe. Armor, rags, maybe not. Fur armor sets, what? Okay, I definitely want the fur armor set. Let's not jump ahead of ourselves here. Lockpicks. I can't remember where we find the grappling hook and the glider. Is it in weapons? Felling axes? No. Shields. Huh. Or maybe it's from the workbench. Speaking of the workbench, I do want to move it as well. It'd be a better idea to just keep that in the house. Ah, yeah, here we go. Glider and grappling hook. So, grappling hook first, we need shroud spores, we need strings and metal scraps. So, I think we're headed into the shroud at the moment. Do I want to craft myself a bed? I suppose that's not really critical right now. We could always just sleep in a bed that we find outside in the world if we really, really need to. But yeah, I think these shroud spores, though, should be easy enough to find if we fight some enemies from the shroud. Alright, good. We have been down here, have we? Maybe not. Alright. Let's see if I can just get rid of these things. Alright, that might be it. So I'm thinking maybe we go back to Longkeep. Try and find some more materials there. Harvest and eat berries to replenish your health over time. It will prepare you for the dangers ahead. Okay. Speaking of preparing, I think maybe we can eat some more grilled meat here. Yeah, I feel stuff has actually respawned. So I'm hoping to find some more metal scraps from various places. I don't know what gives us the most metal scrap, to be honest, but hopefully find bits and pieces of metal scrap everywhere. I keep accidentally sleeping when I'm really meant to be picking up items. Okay. So even the chests actually respawn. So you can just repeat, you know, gathering up all this stuff. I wonder if that's because I quit the game and reloaded, or if it just happens overnight. More shroud. I don't know what the purpose of this room is. I guess maybe if you were exploring the top and you dropped in, you would actually exit from there. Makes a lot of sense. We want to just go down this way. Oh, okay, we need a lockpick for that. Right. I think we can make a lockpick ourselves, right? We need 2 metal scraps. But we do need more metal scraps for our own stuff, like the grappling hook, so I don't exactly want to use it for making a lockpick. I wonder what this is. Is this some kind of metal? Flintstone, okay. Right, that's good to know when we need it, obviously. Just don't want to overload our inventory for the time being. I think we'll actually find even more scrap in the shroud over this side, so... Right, let's keep going. Have some water and... Oh, we've got like heaps of stamina. Is that because of our like rested buff? Possibly. We've only got 3 minutes left though, so we could leave ourselves exposed here. Could go back and just get it, but I don't exactly want to backtrack. Ooh, we got Sigil Ring of the Elder Guard. New lore page, Ancients and the Flame. How do we look at that? Oh, right, there's various pages of lore here, if you wanted to take a look at that. I suppose we have probably seen most of it. Captain Arkwright's ring was found. It was carried by a strange figure lurking through the valleys, distorted by the shroud. The ring was plucked from its half-rotted hand amidst a sea of fallen soldiers. I guess that's the captain then. Okay, we just need those metal scraps. Bloody hell, where do we find those? And none of these barrels seem to have metal scraps. What about these things? There we go. Yep. So I've got plenty of metal scraps now. We should be able to get the grappling hook. I'll just grab that. But yeah, we'll head back out anyway. Oh yes, I forget that we can fast travel, so let's go ahead and do that. That'll save a little bit of time. I wonder if you can fast travel from the shrouded areas though. Anyway. Let's do the grapple hook. Grappling hook. Craft. Sweet. Okay. So... how does that work? Do we have to have it equipped, or...? I'll play around with this right now, actually. So we do have the bridge. So we can head to the bridge again. And then there's the sort of quarry area that we couldn't really get through because we didn't have the grappling hook. Alright, so grappling hook in hand, item equipped. Oh, right, so we actually equip it onto the character. Ah, there we go, right. Didn't realize. Oh, and we do have a ring, plus 8 stamina, plus 10 health. Yeah, that's decent. Okay, so it expends a little bit of our stamina, so I have to keep that in mind. But it's nice because we can basically use these sorts of areas to, I guess, traverse a little bit faster. It's a bit of a shortcut, if you will. And I guess in some locations it might even let you sort of pass through complete obstacles, or maybe give you shortcuts to, you know, get back home or something like that, you know? When you sort of think about dropping down and not being able to get back up again, or... you know, those sorts of situations. Right, so I'm gonna head back and we're going to continue with even more crafting, because I think maybe getting the glider is probably a good idea at this point as well. So we need strings, animal furs, shrouded wood. I think we might have everything we need. Shroud wood. Surely we've got some shroud wood somewhere. Got 1 shroud wood. I thought we had more. There we go. Alright. And string. Well, string we can simply make. So that's fine. A shroud wood might be a problem, so we need to get some. And my guess is that the best way is to cut down trees that are in the shroud area, which don't seem to have much going on over here. Perhaps maybe we do need to go back down to the previous area that we were just in. Try and collect some more. Maybe this dead wood right here could be what we need. Okay, that gave us just normal wood logs. Nothing too special there. Shroud wood. Right. Let's maybe see if there's any other, like, trees or something in here. Maybe this. Okay. I guess maybe the dead wood in the shroud doesn't really give us anything, so maybe we're gonna have to rethink our strategy here. Let's use the grappling hook to try and get through to this place. Very good. Nice. Plenty of wood everywhere. Just normal wood logs. Okay, we've got bandits, I think. Level 3. Are they gonna be too tough for us? Let's take a look. We're level 2 at the moment. I guess we can try and challenge them and see what happens. Oh god, it's got a dog friend. Probably not something that we want to challenge right now. So let's run. I hope they're not following us or anything. Alright, back under the bridge. Let's see what we can do here. Maybe this thing? I'm hoping, anyway. Oh, okay. What are these things? Shroud liquid. Disgusting. More shroud liquid. Anything else drop? Okay. There we go. We've got some shroud wood. I guess maybe the shroud just has to be a little bit thicker before we start seeing trees that give you shroud wood. There we go. Alright, we've got everything that we need. I could stock up a little bit if I wanted to, though. So yeah, we may as well. And I might test whether or not we can teleport out of the shroud back to our home, or whether or not we have to be outside of the shroud to do that. We're sort of getting close to where our objective is, actually. What is this? Forge a weapon. Again, I don't understand why that's there, because we have already forged a weapon, but we could always go in that direction. Anyway, let's test if we can actually fast travel. Yeah, no, as I suspected. Right. So let's run out of the shroud, and then we should be able to get ourselves back pretty quickly. Brilliant. Okay, so one thing that I really don't like is how we're holding the shield constantly. I don't know if there's any way we can not do that. Character. What is this? Harry Power. Makeshift shield as well from stone, maybe? Right. So I guess I constantly have to carry the shield if we do have it equipped. Look, that's fine. Not really a big deal. Okay, so we want the glider, so let's go and get that. I actually do need to test out the glider. And now that we know what happened with the grappling hook, we should just get this equipped right now. I assume maybe we might have different versions of the grappling hook and the glider that are better to try and get through certain areas that might be higher level. Maybe. So how do we use the glider though? Location. Crafting a glider will allow you to reach distant locations or to cross enshrouded valleys unharmed. It can be crafted at a workbench from the shroud wood. You can acquire shroud wood by venturing beneath a shroud. Yep, okay. Consuming stamina while using the glider to reach new locations. Okay. But how does that work exactly? Ah, there we go. I just sort of experimented a little bit, but basically you just jump in the air and press jump again. For me it's spacebar, and then you should be able to glide your way. I guess you'd want to jump from a pretty high position to be able to get far. Either that, or maybe my controls might be a little bit scuffed. And I might need to adjust stuff to try and jump and glide properly, maybe. We do need a lot of stamina though to achieve a decent glide. So it could be a stamina issue as well. In which case maybe I should drink a little bit of water. Or maybe I'm just not patient enough. I need to wait until my stamina's regained. Okay, so let's try this again. I don't know. I feel like you can't really get too far. I was sort of imagining that you would be able to, like, jump across the entire Enshrouded Valley and bypass it altogether. And so far the game hasn't really given us a tutorial about how to use the glider properly. I suppose at the moment though, you could at the very least use the glider to glide down from ledges, but it's a little bit disappointing, not gonna lie. Okay, so we got the glider. I think it makes sense for us to build some kind of a bed so that we can get some rest. So how do we do that? Comfort, beds. Oh, we've got everything we need for it. Straight away. Let's do it. I mean, I think that's decent enough. So what happens if we sleep? Oh, okay, so it pretty much gives us max rested buff immediately, so you don't have to like, wait, I guess. It's also giving me some indications there at the top left that when you're at night, the time actually moves like 6 times faster, maybe, or 60 times faster? I don't know. I guess that's one way to skip through the night. Does it respawn all the things in the area? Questionable. I'm not sure that's really happened. But anyway, we'll learn a little bit more about the mechanics as we progress. And definitely cook a little bit more here. Do we have anything that we can cook? Not really. I probably should have gathered some of our raw ingredients. Why don't we swap that out? We'll cook all of these. Now, it is pretty manual at the moment, but I assume maybe we can get some kind of a cooking station where you can simply, I don't know, hang stuff or leave stuff to cook, and you can just come back to it. Just make sure that you haven't made charcoal out of stuff. Which is a big problem for me, because that always happens to me when I'm playing Valheim. Let's see. We need to clear the elixir well. I think that's our next goal, but before we go, I mean, a lot of this stuff is already unlocked, so I'm thinking we want to try and gear up a little bit before we go. For gloves. Yeah, definitely. We'll start with the fur chest first, so let's pin that. We just need a little bit of string, so we should be able to get that. Okay, plant fibers. Maybe we have some? Yeah, we've got plenty of plant fibers. That should be enough. There we go. Alright, let's see. Put that on. And now we need to sort of figure out what to do with this. Again, I might not want to destroy old equipment because perhaps maybe the forge might be used to break down old equipment, and maybe that's how we get runes? I might take another look at enhanced equipment here. So apparently it's only the hatchet that we can enhance. +2 cutting damage. We need 18 runes. Oh, sorry, 8 runes out of 18 that we have. So that's pretty good. We could enhance this right now. Do we want to, though? Or do we want to save our runes? I mean...
Never let the coals die.
We may as well play around with it, right? Might be able to help us sort of cut down the trees a little bit faster, etc, etc, but... Yeah, look at that. Our better piece of armor. I like it. So, when we come back, I think we'll continue to work on the rest of our armor set, and once that's done, we'll venture out firstly to this place. I don't know why we've got a marker for forge a weapon, so we'll investigate, and then we'll backtrack and then work our way here. Clear the elixir well and see what happens next. Alright guys, I am calling it here. Hope you enjoyed this episode. As usual, if you did, definitely leave a like down below. Again, these videos are probably the very earliest ones in the series and definitely helps the channel quite a bit if you do so. But aside from that, stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one.